I have two gentlemen here from Goodmus Learning Center here in Benin City. And of course, I have Mr. Adekunle Badmus, who is the CEO of Goodmus Learning Center. You're welcome to the program this morning.
Yeah, excellent morning, everyone. Yeah. The good people of Edo State.
Okay, and I also have Associate Professor Kerim Tanis, who is the Director of International Studies at Karabakh University. You're welcome to this program this morning on ITV.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now, CEO, when we say Goodmus Learning Center, exactly what are we talking about?
Yeah, Goodmus Learning Center is a sixth form academic school where we train people on SAT, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, IELTS, PTE. All these are external exams that student takes to actually gain admission into foreign schools abroad. But recently, when dollar skyrocketed, a lot of parents were contacting me and they were asking me that, Mr. Badmus, what do we do to this issue? And we, as a company, we're looking for quality and affordable education, and we have spotted Turkey as a place that students can actually get quality and affordable education, whereas they can get similar things that they get in the United States, in Canada, in the UK. So we've started Turkey, and the government-owned university, the Turkish government, due to the educational bilateral agreement between Nigerian government and the Turkish government, they are now allowing our Nigerian students to come to Turkey to get subsidized. They are taking off 90%. The government is taking off a lot of burden. Even the students, their bus card is subsidized, their meals are subsidized, even the accommodation, the stays are subsidized. So because of this subsidy, we're now saying it's a good news for the good people of Nigeria. Now, most especially, we've been running it in Lagos, Ibadan, and the Southwest for about 2 years now. But a very good friend of mine from here said, Badmus, you can't be doing this good thing and not bring to the good people of Edo State. So, and that is why we're in Benin City right now. And tomorrow we'll be having the youth exam. This exam is an entrance exam, just like the other exams I've mentioned. Is what SAT is to Americans is what youth is to Turkish government-owned university. So it's an entrance exam for them to qualify and enjoy the subsidy that the government is giving to all Nigerian and African students. Okay. That's the essence of the exam. And the exam is not to fail you or to disgrace you. It's actually to assess you and to put you in an appropriate program that will suit you. You understand? So as not to saddle a fish with responsibility of climbing a tree. You understand? So they want to know what program you will be good at, and that is the essence of the assessment test.
Okay,
happening tomorrow.
Let me come to the Director of International Studies here at Karabakh University. Now, in the first place, Karabakh University, how is it related to Goodmus Learning Center?
So, we are trying to receive students from Africa. Okay. And we heard that Goodmus Learning Center is doing exams for Turkish universities.
Where is Karabakh University?
Karabakh is in Turkey.
Is in Turkey?
Istanbul.
Okay.
We are 4 or 5 hours to Istanbul by car. Okay. And Ankara, the capital, we are 2 hours to 2.5 hours to Ankara by bus. So Nigerian students can fly to Istanbul and they can come to our university in 5-6 hours by bus, and then we can meet them in our campus.
Okay, so because of what Goodmus Learning Center is doing, so that's why you are, partnering with them.
Yes, they are doing this for other universities in Turkey.
Okay.
So we heard about them from the other universities, our friends from other universities, and then we contacted them, and they're working for us for about 2 months, and we are doing an exam in Nigeria this week. We have already done in Lagos on Monday. Yesterday we were in Ibadan.
Okay.
And tomorrow we will do in Benin City.
In Benin.
And Friday we will do in Abuja.
Okay. Now, CEO, you talked about Turkey. Now, what is the special focus? Why the special interest in Turkey? I mean, there are other countries, Germany, Canada, United States of America.
Yes. Now, the reason for Turkey is because of the affordability and the quality. The affordability is very reasonable to all parents, guardians, school owners, students, and everybody. Do you know that students can actually survive in Turkey on a monthly basis, including accommodation, feeding, transport, and some little expenses with less than 70,000 naira in Turkey? quality. So when I saw this quality, because I live in Turkey myself, I'm a resident permit holder in Turkey, and I live in Turkey, and I've seen everything. I went to his office, I interviewed him. If you go to Goodmus Study Abroad right now, you will see the video. I interviewed him. I saw all the faculties, quality. Now, when I saw this quality, US, you paid a lump sum of money. You paid for you to run an engineering course in the US, you pay like $25,000. And for you to run an engineering course in the government-owned university in Turkey, you pay less than $800.
Yeah, but
and guess what? Guess what? Let me even tell you something. What the uniqueness of Karabakh University? Why Karabakh University? Is because Karabakh is saying in our local exam, if you are a student that has A and B's, you are at the top 1,000 of our local exam. That less than $800 tuition per year, they will still cut it further. So which means students are just left to pay 5% if you are very sound. And that must reflect in your tomorrow's assessment exam. Because you must actually justify the result you said you claim to own. Once you do that, this is the director of international students. Over 7,000 students is under him in Karabakh University and from 80 countries. Now, I saw all these things. I saw that it's a very good place for parents to send their kids to, and that was why we said, okay, we will bring them to this country and other African nations.
Okay. Now, the Karabakh University, is it a private school? Let me leave that question to you. Is it private or is it government-owned?
It's a government-owned school.
It's government-owned?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the tuition fees and other expenses are low in our university.
Okay. Now, after the exams and for a candidate that does well, is that automatic visa?
Now, when you talk, now we are not here to tell people about visa because we don't work with the immigration. But one thing that we do is that we want to ensure that they get this assessment test and they all get placed.
Okay.
Now, after their placement, we support them to actually get their visa. The school will write the embassy. I can let him talk about that because we have done that in an interview before.
Okay, just let him quickly talk about that.
Talk about the visa. How we support students.
So after the assessment test, we give them the student departments. So in several weeks we finish this, and then with the results, the departments, the name of the students, we write them to the embassy in Nigeria.
Abuja, Nigeria.
Abuja, Nigeria.
Okay.
And we tell them these students are our students. We came to Nigeria between these dates, and we did the US exam, and these students attended, and they got their marks, and these are their departments.
Okay.
So
now,
please help them to take student visa.
Okay. Now let's quickly talk about the registration process, then where you are located and your phone numbers, quickly.
We're at Delta Christians, opposite the market square in this Benin City. Now, this number on the screen, you can start calling those numbers.
Yeah.
When you start calling those numbers, start telling them to give you a number to secure your position, because we actually have 50 slots more. People have secured about 50 slots. We have 100 slots for the good people of Edo State. So people have secured 50 slots. Some of them have fully secured it. Some of them have not fully secured it. But we just want more people to come and benefit.
How much is the registration? It's free?
It's not free.
How much is it?
The exam, the tutorial and study park, and the admission processing is about 160,000 naira.
160,000 naira. Okay.
Yes. And guess what? Don't let that scare you. You can actually break the payment.
Okay, by installment.
Installment.
Okay.
You pay some part of the money, and when you take the exam, after your result is out, then you pay the balance. So we can actually do that for the good people of Edo State. So what we're saying now is that we want you that your JAMB has disappointed you, and you that Posuemi has been posting you, that you should come and take this US exam, and you're going to get education similar to what you get in the United States, in Canada, in US, and in Europe.
All right, thank you so much. As of time will permit us to take now the program because of time factor. We do hope and pray that some of that time we should be able to come here so that we can talk more. You wanted to say what?
I want to say a final thing to people. I want them to actually go online.
Okay.
Google 90% off tuition. You'll see it on all the dailies. Punch has picked it up. This Day, Guardian, all the newspapers has picked it up.
Okay.
You can actually go to YouTube and Google Karabakh University. you see, the school itself has advertised on natural TV. You understand? And you know, you can actually get more information from there. And you can actually go to our own wall, Goodmus Study Abroad. You see a lot of things. I actually went to the street of Turkey to actually take videos, because a lot of people have notion Turkey is a Muslim place, is this, is that, but all those notion has been cleared through the TV, through the videos I did.
All right.